Texts raise questions which provide insights into the human experience. Really? All right. To what extent has Miller raised questions? I mean, I like that aspect of it, I guess. Raising questions. That's pretty good. And what are the insights? So you've clearly got two key words there, Greg, right? What are the questions that Miller raises, and what are the insights that come from that? And straight away, I'll give you one way of breaking it down. So if I'm thinking about an essay, right? Thinking about an essay, I'm thinking I have 3 paragraphs. I've got like a problem. I've got the consequence of that problem or the struggle of the individual in response to that problem. And then I've got the resolution, if there is one. I've got those 3 kind of paragraphs. I've got those 3 concepts. So if I'm thinking about the problem, what's the problem? Well, Miller does raise a question about the dangers of being complicit, right? Of being complicit, subservient, passive, right? We acquiesce, we just go along with things, right? Of being complicit in ideologically corrupt regimes or mandates, right? We sign up to these systems that are actually not in our favor, but we're afraid of being isolated from the community. So Miller raises the question to begin with, if we're thinking about the Crucible, think about the start. He raises the question about how or to what extent, he raises a question concerning the extent to which individuals are willing to forfeit their autonomy, right? Their autonomy, their freedom, in order to remain accepted in society or by society, okay? To what extent are individuals willing to forfeit their integrity in the name of communal or social inclusion, right? People want to preserve their reputation in the Crucible. People want to preserve their reputation, but at what cost? And the question Miller is raising is he's saying, are you truly willing to forfeit your right to speak freely or your right to defend the truth merely to be accepted as part of a community that is predicated on ideological allegiance, where no one actually has a say, where no one actually has the right to speak freely? Like, you're forfeiting the right to speak freely to be part of a community that is all about protecting the appearance of of truth, of protecting the truth. They allege to protect that, but they actually are destroying it. So Miller is compelling us to question how much we're willing to do that. How willing are we to be complicit, to conform to these perverse ideological mandates? Question 1.